The moment we have been waiting for is finally here, and it is not going to be easy to watch. Season 6 of The Chosen is about to begin, and episode 1 will take us straight into one of the most painful and intense moments in Jesus' life. Everything changes from this point forward. The tone becomes darker, the emotions become heavier, and the story moves towards a destiny that we already know, but are still not ready to witness. What exactly happens in episode 1, and why is this beginning so important? Let's take a closer look together. Episode 1 will begin right where season 5 left us, without giving us any time to breathe. Jesus has already been arrested, and from the very first moments, we will feel the weight of what is about to happen. There will be no miracles to celebrate, no joyful gatherings, no moments of relief. Instead, we will see tension, fear, and uncertainty surrounding everyone involved. Jesus will be taken to Annas, where the first interrogation begins. And this is where things immediately become intense. Annas will question Jesus about his teachings and his followers, trying to find something, anything, that can be used against him. But what makes this moment so powerful is not the questions, it is Jesus' calm response. Even in this situation, even knowing what is coming, he does not panic. He does not argue aggressively. He simply speaks the truth with a calm and steady voice. This quiet confidence will make the scene even more emotional because we as viewers understand what he is facing. As the questioning continues, the atmosphere will grow more hostile. The guards will not like Jesus' answers. There will be frustration, anger, and eventually, violence. One of the guards will strike Jesus, and this moment will be very difficult to watch. Not just because of the physical pain, but because of the injustice of it. The one who has done nothing wrong is being treated like a criminal. And while all of this is happening, the disciples will be struggling in the background. Fear will begin to take over. Confusion will spread among them. Some of them will want to step forward, to defend Jesus, to do something, but they will not know how. This emotional conflict will add another layer to the episode, showing us how helpless they feel in this moment. After this, Jesus will be taken to Caiaphas and the Sanhedrin, where things will become even more chaotic. The leaders will already have a decision in mind, but they will try to make it look justified. They will search for witnesses, hoping to build a case against Jesus. However, the testimonies will not match. One person will say something, another will contradict it. The entire situation will start to fall apart, creating a sense of disorder and tension. And this is exactly where Caiaphas will step in, trying to regain control. He will directly question Jesus, asking the one question that changes everything. And once again, Jesus will respond calmly, but his words will carry incredible weight. This will not just be an answer, it will be a declaration, a moment that will seal his fate. From this point, the tone of the episode will become even heavier. The accusation of blasphemy will be made, and suddenly everything will feel final. There will be a sense that there is no turning back anymore. And at the same time, we will begin to see the emotional impact of all this on Judas. This part will be especially powerful, because we will witness the realization starting to hit him. The consequences of his actions will no longer be distant or unclear. They will be real, immediate, and overwhelming. And this internal struggle will add a deep emotional layer to the story, making the episode not just about what is happening to Jesus, but also about how it is affecting those around him. Another important aspect of episode 1 will be the contrast between chaos and calm. While the leaders, the guards, and the crowd are filled with anger, urgency, and confusion, Jesus will remain calm throughout. This contrast will make every scene more powerful. It will highlight his strength, his acceptance, and his purpose. Even when everything around him is falling apart, he will not lose control, and that is something that will truly stand out to the audience. What makes this episode even more intense is the pacing. It will feel fast, but at the same time, every moment will carry weight. There will be no unnecessary scenes, no distractions. Every dialogue, every reaction, every silence will matter. And because of this, the emotional impact will be much stronger. We will not just be watching events unfold, we will be feeling them. By the end of episode 1, one thing will become very clear. This is just the beginning of something much bigger and much more painful. The journey toward the crucifixion has officially started, and there is no escape from it. The hope and joy that we experienced in earlier seasons will now be replaced with tension and heartbreak. And even though we already know how this story ends, watching it unfold in such a detailed and emotional way will be a completely different experience. Honestly, this episode will test the audience emotionally. It will be difficult to watch, but at the same time, it will be impossible to look away. The performances, the writing, and the storytelling will all come together to create something unforgettable. And if episode 1 sets the tone for the rest of season 6, then we are about to experience one of the most powerful seasons of The Chosen so far.